Have you ever wondered how two countries can go from being allies to sworn enemies, and what that says about the nature of human relationships and the complexities of global politics, and how that impacts your own understanding of the world and its many conflicts? The story of Iran and Israel is a fascinating and complex one, full of twists and turns that can help us better understand the nuances of international relations. Consider the fact that you may have friends or family members who hold vastly different views on the Middle East, and how those differences can sometimes create tension and conflict in your own life. For instance, you might have a friend who is deeply sympathetic to the Palestinian cause, while another friend is a strong supporter of Israel, and the two of them can't seem to have a civil conversation about the issue without things getting heated. Or maybe you've seen the news footage of protesters marching in the streets, chanting slogans and waving signs, and you've wondered what drives people to become so passionate and dedicated to a particular cause. You might have even experienced it yourself, feeling a strong sense of outrage or injustice when reading about a particular event or issue, and wondering how others can't see things the same way. The story of Iran and Israel is a long and complex one, spanning decades and involving a multitude of players and interests. To understand how these two countries went from being allies to enemies, we need to go back to the early 20th century, when Iran was still known as Persia and was ruled by the Pahlavi dynasty. At that time, Iran and Israel were not yet enemies, and in fact, they had a number of cultural and economic ties. Many Iranian Jews had family and business connections in Israel, and there was a significant amount of trade and cultural exchange between the two countries. However, with the rise of the Iranian Revolution in 1979, everything changed. The new government, led by Ayatollah Khomeini, was deeply anti-Western and anti-Israel, and it quickly moved to sever ties with Israel and establish itself as a leader of the Islamic world. This was a dramatic shift, and it had far-reaching consequences for the region and the world. One of the key factors that contributed to the deterioration of relations between Iran and Israel was the issue of Palestinian rights. The Iranian government was deeply sympathetic to the Palestinian cause, and it saw Israel as a colonial power that was oppressing the Palestinian people. This view was shared by many other countries in the region, and it helped to fuel a sense of Arab and Islamic solidarity against Israel. At the same time, Israel was facing its own set of challenges, including the need to protect its citizens from terrorism and to maintain its military superiority in a hostile region. These competing interests and narratives helped to drive the two countries further apart, and they created a sense of tension and mistrust that would be difficult to overcome. As the years went by, the conflict between Iran and Israel only intensified. Iran began to support a number of militant groups that were opposed to Israel, including Hezbollah in Lebanon and Hamas in the Gaza Strip. These groups carried out numerous attacks against Israeli civilians and military targets, and they helped to create a sense of insecurity and fear among the Israeli population. Israel, for its part, responded with military force, carrying out airstrikes and other operations against Iranian and Hezbollah targets. This tit-for-tat cycle of violence helped to escalate the conflict, and it created a sense of urgency and alarm among policymakers and analysts. Despite the many challenges and obstacles, there have been moments of hope and diplomacy in the relationship between Iran and Israel. In the 1990s and early 2000s, for example, there were a number of secret talks and negotiations between the two countries, which aimed to establish a framework for peace and cooperation. These talks were often facilitated by third-party countries, such as the United States or the European Union, and they helped to create a sense of momentum and progress. However, these efforts ultimately failed to produce a lasting agreement, and the conflict continued to simmer and escalate. Today, the relationship between Iran and Israel remains complex and challenging. The two countries are still technically at war, and there are many issues that divide them, from the question of Palestinian rights to the issue of Iranian nuclear proliferation. However, there are also many areas of common interest and potential cooperation, from trade and commerce to culture and education. As we look to the future, it's clear that the relationship between Iran and Israel will continue to be shaped by a multitude of factors, including geopolitics, ideology, and history. By understanding the complexities and nuances of this relationship, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. The story of Iran and Israel is a powerful reminder that even the most entrenched conflicts can be transformed and resolved. and that the path to peace and understanding is often long and difficult, but ultimately worth it. As we reflect on the many twists and turns of this complex and fascinating story, we are reminded of the importance of empathy, compassion, and wisdom in navigating the complexities of human relationships and global politics. After all, the conflict between Iran and Israel is not just a distant and abstract issue, but a deeply personal and human one that affects the lives and well-being of millions of people around the world. As we consider the many lessons and insights that can be drawn from this story, we are left with a profound sense of wonder and awe at the complexity and beauty of human experience, and a deeper understanding of the many challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. The fate of Iran and Israel serves as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of geopolitical tensions and the importance of fostering greater understanding and cooperation between nations. In the end, it is up to us to decide how we want to engage with the world and what kind of future we want to create for ourselves and for generations to come. The story of Iran and Israel is a complex and multifaceted one, full of twists and turns that can help us better understand the nature of human conflict and the challenges of building peace and understanding in a rapidly changing world. As we move forward, it's clear that the relationship between Iran and Israel will continue to evolve and unfold in complex and unexpected ways, and that the path to peace and reconciliation will be long and difficult, but ultimately worth it. The question of how two countries can go from being allies to enemies is a profound and complex one that gets to the heart of human nature and the challenges of building and maintaining relationships in a rapidly changing world. In the end, the story of Iran and Israel is a powerful reminder of the importance of empathy, compassion, and wisdom in navigating the complexities of human relationships and global politics, and a stark warning of the devastating consequences of allowing fear, hatred, and mistrust to guide our actions and decisions. As we reflect on the many lessons and insights that can be drawn from this story, we are left with a deeper sense of understanding and appreciation for the complexities and challenges of the world around us, and a greater sense of hope and optimism for the future.